It's all over soon enough. My grandmother said, man, she was worried what was going to happen afterwards, right? As an atheist, I don't give a fuck about dying. I'm looking forward to it, right? I am, because I don't believe in heaven. I don't believe in hell. I'll just rot in the fucking ground, right? I don't even want the option of heaven. I don't want to exist in a conscious state for the rest of eternity, constantly thinking. I don't like thinking as it is. Where's me passport? Can't punch women in the street. The Bible calls heaven eternal bliss. I don't care how blissful it is. It's eternal. You'd get used to it and then you'd be fucking bored. And what's hell meant to be like? Fire and brimstone, eternal agony? That's what's written in the Bible. That's God's book. As far as I know, the devil hasn't brought out a book. We don't know his side of the argument, right? If you ask me, the devil and God are having an argument. The devil's being a bigger fucking man because God's just writing shit about him. And the devil's going, I'm not even going to fucking comment, son. You don't want to live forever in a conscious... You don't want eternal life. Life is shit, right? Life is a horrible disappointment, one after the fucking next, right? If you don't think it is disappointing... Right, hang on, I'll do this down... Okay, give me a camera, right? Straight in on my face, right? Everybody do this in the room here. And if you're watching at home, right? Look at the person next to you that you love more than anyone in the world, right? And know that sooner or later, one of you will be dead and the other one will be miserable. Just something to think about. So I told you, like, the only reason you people are here is because you want me to make you laugh for a fucking hour, because you know when you go back to work on Monday, your life's gonna be shit. And then you'll be dead. And what's meant to happen when you die? You go to heaven, you see a big bright light, you walk towards the light. What's at the end of the light? All your dead relatives. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do. You ever spent a weekend at your grandparents' house? It's fucking shit. Be up there for an hour going, wish all me friends would die. You'd be up there meeting everyone. Hello, Nana. Hello, Grandad. Hello, Uncle who used to touch me. How did you get up here? Well, that's right, you used to work for the church. No, I've been picking on the Christians, the Catholics, or whatever they fucking call themselves. If you're religious, you're a fucking idiot, right? Point blank. The guy in the cloud and all that, you're a fucking moron, right? Read a science book. Watch a Richard Dawkins documentary, you dumb fucking cunt, right? There is no way creation... What, they're just Adam and Eve fucked each other and we're all... Fuck off, you idiot, right? There was a big ark with two animals. How do the fucking slugs get there in 2 days? How do they get there? They came from the four corners of the earth. There's fucking slow-moving animals. Never would have fucking made it. Or how are the polar bears mixing up with the fucking gorillas and shit? Now, please do not think that I'm just picking on the Christians. I think all religious people are ridiculous, right? So let's have a go at all of them, shall we? Jews, what's all that about? What's with the curly sideburns? Where in the Bible does it say, if thou loves me, thou shalt look like a dick? Buddha, you fat cunt. Why would I follow you? You look like you can't take care of yourself. Then there's our Muslim friends. The fucking muzzies are mental. Thank fuck the muzzies don't drink, because they'd be out of control if they fucking did. They just aren't a tolerant bunch, the muzzies. Covering women's faces and cutting clitorises off isn't just a bit of culture, right? It's horrible. It's fucking horrible, right? You can't... The teddy bear. Remember the little teddy bear that was called Muhammad? That lady didn't deserve to be... They wanted to kill her and lash her in a fucking square for calling a teddy bear Muhammad, right? Now, if there's any Muslim fundamentalists in the room, right? You see this microphone? I'm calling it Muhammad, right? And it's fucking gay. It's a gay microphone called Muhammad, and all it wants to do is roll the Quran up and fuck itself up the arse. That joke has limited. I think went last July or something like that. She was 92. She was meant to fucking die. You know, I would have been more surprised if she did a motocross rally or something like that. Towards the end, she just she had like 4 strokes and she had dementia. She was just like a head in a chair, really, and she had dementia, or as I like to call it, honesty. Just old people telling the truth, thinking, I've walked this planet for 92 years, I'm sick of lying to cunts. She's taken my money, that's not my son. And she was meant to die like 2 years ago. She kept on getting strokes. Kept on getting rang up by my mum going, she's got like 2 days to live, right? So she goes, you better ring your grandmother. She's going to die any minute, right? So I ring her up and say, hey, Grandma, how are you? And she goes, not too good. And I went, yeah, I heard that. I hear you're not doing well. Look, Grandma, I'm going to miss you. I love you. I'm sorry you're dying. And she went, oh, I love you too, Jim. And then I cried and I thought, well, that's that. And I put the phone down and I went back to the PlayStation, right? And then like 2 years on, she wasn't dead. What do? Do you call back? What's the protocol? Do you go, good for you, didn't think you fucking had it in you, right? Every time she was going to die as well, because my father lives in fucking Sydney and my grandmother lives in Queensland, and he would go up to bury his mum, but because of her not dying, he'd go up there, and every time he had to take time off work and all that, and every time he'd come back down, I'd ring him up and go, did Grandma die? And he'd go, nah, and I go, well, better luck next time. She's got like 12 grandkids, and we all got the same inheritance. We all got $100. That's Australian. $100 Australian. That's fucking 38 quid, right? That's not even enough for 2 lap dances, that, right? How is her spirit meant to live on? And those people can fucking hang on forever and ever because they're worried about the afterlife. She wasn't going to fucking die. That's the same reason the old Pope, not the Nazi we got now, the one before that, right? He wouldn't. Remember the one that was curved like a banana, right? He wouldn't die because he was religious and evil. Every time there was like a pedophile in the Catholic Church, he would just move them to a different church so that, you know, God's not watching, we're okay. We'll just Now, I'll tell you why she's evil, right? When I was 17 years old, I was in a school musical, as you do when you're in high school. You do plays and stuff like that. I was in a school musical and I got the lead role. And my grandmother came down from Queensland to come and see the musical and stay with us. And she was staying in my room and I had to kip out in the fucking living room on the couch. So she's there for a little while and my mum goes, go sing your grandmother a song. And I'm like, you sing her a fucking song. I'm not going to sing her. Go sing your grandmother a song. I'm not going to sing her a song. And then I hear from my bedroom, is Jim going to sing me a song? And I went, yes, Grandma. And you fucking bitch, man. So I walk in there and I go, what song would you like to hear, Grandma? And she said, Stormy Weather. And so I went, don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. And my grandmother looked at me adoringly, as only a grandmother could look at her grandson singing a song. And then I finished the song and I went, there you go, Grandma. That's your song. And I went to walk away. And as I was walking away, my grandmother goes, I'll tell you a story. And I'm like, of course you'll tell me a fucking story. You've never not told me a story. One day I'll get 38 quid and this will all be worthwhile. Right? What's your story, Grandma? She goes, I used to live in this town called Gympie, which is a real town in Queensland. And I lived in Gympie and there was a showroom and on a Wednesday they would have local lads who would come and sing in the cabaret bar. And afterwards, there was a singer who sang beautifully, just like you. And afterwards, I got talking to him, and he asked me to go for a drive in his car. And he drove me out to the coast, and he laid a blanket down, and we made love under the stars. Now, she's about 84 at this stage, telling her grandson this. I'm there going, that's a great story, Grandma. And she goes, and then as I was laying there with the moon glistening off my naked body, I looked up at him and I said, sing me a song. And he sang me Stormy Weather. That's why she was looking at me adoringly. She wasn't thinking of her grandson singing a song. She was thinking of Johnny fucking Showtime fucking her on the beach. I'd made